Hello my visual effects friends. Today what I'm going to do is show you how to get your character from Character Animator into After Effects and then export them out using the render queue. Without further ado, let's jump into it. To be able to take our animation that we created here in Character Animator and animate it out so we can watch it as a movie, we need to bring in After Effects. To do that, I'm going to open up After Effects. I'm going to go to File, Import, File. I'm going to go into my folder that has my project and is labeled whatever it is that you named it, .chproj, so character project. If I double click on that, it will open up the import character animator scene and you'll see the scene that you recorded, and I click OK. As you can see here, it brings it in as a scene sequence. I can drag this down to my new composition and there's my sequence. If I push play, hello my visual effects friends. Today we're going to talk about how to get your character from Character Animator. If you notice, it will play it a little bit slower, but that's okay. It's just rendering out the scenes as is. So as you can see here in the timeline, we have our timeline from Character Animator imported right over into After Effects. Now we can go in and edit out what we don't want. Put the cursor right where you want it. Command-Shift-D will split part of the project. I'm going to drag this over to the left. So I know my animation is going to end at 20 seconds, so I can bring this over and kind of match it up. I'm going to go to my composition settings themselves by right-clicking on Composition up here in the scene, Composition Settings. And I'm going to change my time of this from 38 seconds to 20 seconds. And I click OK. What that does is sets my timeline to be only 20 seconds. If I've got it edited to where I want it to be and how it looks, I can now go up to File, Export, Add to Render Queue. This will bring it into After Effects' render queue. I can go to Output 2. Everything else should be okay. So all I need to do is go to Output 2, not yet specified, and tell it to go into my cow folder. So I'm going to name this cow and then my last name. Make it a QuickTime movie and it looks good. Click Save, and now the last step is to render it out. As you see, it previews it as it renders it, and then you hear a fun little beeping noise when it's done. So make sure you go to File, Import, and import the project into After Effects. Cut your project up and layer it as you see fit. Add it to the render queue, go File, Export Render Queue, and then render it out to your folder so that everything is kept in one. And then you'll be able to go and watch it. Have fun!